So, this year 2025, LEGO Company released not just one but two large 1/8 scale Technica F1 cars. And I already looked at the fake version of the Oracle Red Bull one. And that means today I will be looking at Ferrari SF-24 F1 car. And by that I mean I was able to find a fake version of it on AliExpress for approximately 28 euros. And just like that, I have huge pile of parts in front of me. And as a first thing I can mention that it seems that this time I will have some numbers on the bags at least. I hope so that these numbers will make some sense. Oh no, I lost my wheel! And we also have a manual with kind of like a stylistic drawing of the car on front of it, and we do have some Ferrari logos on it. The manual is a little bit bent, and inside we have sheets with the stickers. But enough talk, right now I am going to assemble the set and then of course I will tell you all about it and we will judge it, so see you in a bit! It is complete and I am in a very good mood, so let's talk about it. Starting with the instruction manual. About the manual, I can say that I don't really have much complaints about it, although the images felt a little small. However, I was able to see everything that I needed, and yeah, in the end I finished the set without any problems. And also it is worth pointing out that I did not find any mistakes within the manual, and this time also the manual matches what you can find on the LEGO Builders app. Moving forward to the car itself, I want to start by saying that I didn't have any pieces missing. Yay! We also got few spare bits, with them being these knobs over here. Oh, but now let's really get into it and talk about the brick quality. Yes, the brick quality for this set is actually really good. I think this is one of the better fake LEGO Technica bricks that I have ever dealt with. All the fittings felt soft, but they weren't too loose. The bricks are not falling apart, and I didn't have any pieces within a set where I would be struggling to connect them. So I am absolutely impressed with the quality this time. If I really want to be nitpicking, yes, I had few pieces where there were a little bit of sharper edges to them, but I mean that did not take away from the building experience in a slightest. Also, what I really liked about this set is whenever I had these slope pieces, these weird shapes that you usually have two of in the mirror images, for example these, in the manual and on the bricks themselves we actually got the numbers for them, just like the LEGO does it, and yeah, that really helps out the building process and I appreciate it. The only printed parts we had in this set are these covers for the wheels, these rims, and the print quality for them is really good. Oh yeah, also there was a print on tires itself, and yeah, as you can see it also looks really nice. But what I am once again impressed with are the stickers, because yeah, as you can see they look awesome. And that's because we had this color printed on the transparent film that you apply, and yeah, therefore all the bricks are just visible through the sticker. Therefore we don't have any problem with the background color deviation or anything. It all just looks great in my opinion, and I truly believe that this is the way to do stickers in all of these sets, and yeah, I can only wish for it. So far all the things that were done by these fake LEGO manufacturers actually are done really nicely. And I don't really have any complaints. What? Can that be true for the Technic style set? Moving forward, I can point out like one interesting thing that I noticed, and that is regarding the engine blocks. Yes, as you can see, we have the engine blocks over here, and they are done in this like old Lego Technica style, but I know for sure that starting this year in this set, Lego company would use the new design. And by new design, I mean this style right here that we had in the Oracle F1 car, the Red Bull one. As you can see in the new design, we don't have any knobs on the top of the engine blocks. However, like using the old ones doesn't take away from the experience, and they work exactly the same. And speaking of working, this car has a transmission in it where we can shift between two gears and the neutral position. Yes, this is how it would be in neutral. As you can see, we don't have any movement in the like cylinders over here in the engine. If we flick it this way, the pistons start moving, and yeah, if we flip it another way, they should be moving faster. And I'm not sure whether you can hear it, but as we flick the lever, it has a nice clicky sound. Yeah, depending on the position, like it feels really good. And this system as a whole works perfectly. And looking at the front, you can see that we can also steer the front wheels by twisting this knob on the top. And also, as I twist the knob, you can see that the steering wheel inside the cockpit also is moving. This car also has a suspension for the front and the back wheels, which is really nice. And the thing I want to point out about the suspension is the fact that I like that when Lego company is doing stuff, they keep innovating, they keep switching things around. And for example, in this model, we actually have two examples of the suspension done in a slightly different ways. For example, for these front wheels, as we press down, these beams over here are moving inwards, as you can see, and therefore they are pressing inwards to the spring bits inside that are positioned horizontally over there. But if we look at the back of the car, it actually works the other way around. As we press downward, these beams right here, like these long ones, they are actually at a different angle, kinda aiming upwards towards the wheel. Therefore, as we press in, they are actually pulling out of the body of the car. And yeah, we have the same spring system inside, positioned horizontally, only this time the anchoring point goes kind of like beyond it. As this beam is being pulled out, the spring is actually then being pushed in. And yeah, as I said, I like that they keep like mixing up things even within one model, and I think that is actually really fun when you are building this thing, and you don't have to make exactly the same thing all over and over again. Before buying this thing, I had like a fear that this car is just going to be like a color swap with the other one that Lego released this year. Yes, with the slight differences that you can visually see in the back. However, it turned out to be a completely different experience, although we end up with like slightly almost the same shape. Well, there isn't much you can do with the shape of F1 car, but all the parts are just done differently, and I cannot amplify enough how like nice it is to have these variations, and just the fact that Lego keeps like reinventing the F1 car designs. And although I'm not the biggest fan of the F1 like competition in general, I do appreciate these models. I will actually give you a better look to this car from the side. As you can see, we also have like these large gaps over here, which I would be like complaining about. If not, they wouldn't be like representing the real life stuff. I mean, this is like a large intake, and even with this large hole, we have it completely covered like here inside, so there isn't like actual like physical holes towards, for example, the cockpit. and therefore I think it is nicely engineered. The front of the car also looks really nice, and the back is really good looking as well. It's just really hard to show on camera because this thing is huge. And yes, this time I don't think that I have anything left to say about this thing. The parts that were done by the fake Lego manufacturers this time actually are really good, and the model itself, the engineering that comes from the Lego company is really good as well. The shape, the engineering, everything is great. So right now I will put this thing into my tier list, and this time I really have no complaints. Therefore, I have to put this thing into the S tier. And I think this is the first time when fake Lego Technic set gets an S tier from my part, but really, like, I think I have gotten really lucky with the quality over here. So, it deserves it. Oh, a pile of fake Lego F1 cars! I mean, Lego keeps making these designs of fake Lego companies, keeps ripping them off, and I keep making these reviews about them. So I mean, we have to wait for the next year to see what else they are all going to cook up. And I'm actually quite excited about that. And working with these knockoffs of the real Lego stuff just makes me appreciate all the engineering that goes into this set. So especially when I compare them to this thing right here. Like, this one is an epic fail. I mean, it doesn't look too bad, but man, like, the engineering behind this thing is an absolute garbage. But with all this said and done, I think I have given you enough information to make up your own mind whether a set like this would be worth it for you. However, you also have to keep in mind that buying stuff on AliExpress is like playing a lottery, and you never actually know what are you about to get when it comes to the quality of these things. As far as I can tell, there are many manufacturers making these fake Lego sets, so you just have to like keep an open mind and look through the reviews and stuff when you are trying to get one for yourself. But now I wanna say a huge thank you for joining me today and watching this video. If you liked it, please leave a like, that helps out the channel a lot. And write a comment, what is your experience with buying fake Legos? And if you wanna see more content like this, where I look at these fake Legos, not branded bricks, and all sorts of other stuff I find on the internet, maybe subscribe to my channel. Huge thank you for watching one more time, and I hope to see you guys next time. Goodbye. Bye 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 bye. Goodbye goodbye. Wee. Bye.